Welcome back. The NHL draft is taking place tonight in Los Angeles, and a pair of players from Ontario are expected to go first and second overall. Defenseman Matthew Schaefer from the Erie Otters is expected to go to the New York Islanders, who hold the first overall pick, while Michael Misa is expected to go second overall. As for the Canucks, Vancouver has the 15th overall pick. The Oilers, well, Edmonton does not have a first or second round selection in this year's draft. And just a few hours before the draft got underway, the NHL and its players agreed on 4 more years of labor peace.
The NHL and the NHL Players Association have reached an agreement, a collective bargaining agreement for 4 years, which starts after next season.
The deal in principle is a 4-year extension lasting until 2030. It also has to be ratified by the players and owners before it takes effect. Now, among the reported changes in the new agreement, a move to increase the NHL regular season by 2 games to a total of 84. Multiple media reports also point towards a reduction in player contract length by 1 year. The agreement does not include any major changes to the financial structure of the league. The NHL and the NHLPA will continue to split revenues 50-50. And a hockey player from Spirit River is heading to New York after being taken in the 4th round of the Professional Women's Hockey League draft.
The New York Sirens select Dale Ross, defender from St. Cloud State University.
Dale Ross was the first pick in round 4. The 22-year-old grew up in northeastern Alberta, but she finished her minor career with the St. Albert Slash, winning 2 national championships. Her coach isn't surprised to see her succeed, chalking it up to her off-ice intangibles.
Are you a person that pushes people away, or you draw people near to, and she draws people near to just because of her character and just how she holds herself?
Anything I can that's within my control I can do. It's going to be fun to play hockey. I'm just excited to play with them.
Ross was one of 17 Canadians taken in this year's draft. Masai Ujiri is out as president and vice chairman of the Toronto Raptors. Sources tell ESPN that Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment and Ujiri have decided to part ways. Ujiri was entering the final year of his contract with the Raptors. He joined Toronto in 2013, eventually steering the team to its first and only NBA championship. Well, finally, the story of a one-of-a-kind invention out of the Kootenays that's smothered in creativity. And it's a tribute to a uniquely Canadian dish. Here's Adam with tonight's Zawatsky sign-off.
Of all the things Jeremy Gervin had been asked to construct in his career, this was a first.
So they asked me to do a cheese curd flinging device.
Could he conceive of some sort of contraption, the local Francophone Association folks wondered, that could pitch fake cheese curds onto a pile of pretend poutine?
I thought this was pretty hilarious, as Canadian as can be.
It was the kind of question that could only be answered with oui, followed by Jeremy finding inspiration in the catapult invented by Leonardo da Vinci.
Because I'm a woodworker, I really came down to that Da Vinci design that uses 2 wooden springs.
Jeremy captured the whole process on camera, from crafting each component from scratch, assembling them all together, and then making countless refinements to make it propel properly.
The biggest challenge was to be able to have enough force without breaking itself.
The troubleshooting process demanded expertise in math, engineering, and physics before Jeremy considered the possibilities of yoga balls, bananas, and water balloons.
As a problem solver, it was those moments that were super interesting and exciting.
After more than 2 months, almost 400 hours, Jeremy finally debuted his device at the Francophone Festival, showcasing how high-density foam, carved to look like curds, could be catapulted about 30 meters into a poutine dish featuring chainsaw-carved faux fries.
Oh, yes! Glad I did it, and the result was fun.
And like the gravy on poutine, the joy these cheese chuckers expressed was the special sauce that made it all complete.
It was an honor to represent the national dish.
While his catapult is set to be sold as a fundraiser for the Francophone Society, and he suggests it could be repurposed as a mechanized mascot for a poutinerie, or come Halloween, a propeller of pumpkins, Jeremy hopes his contraption's true legacy is more constructive.
And I hope I can inspire people to be creative and pick up tools.
Adam Sawatsky, CTV News.
All right, and as we said, as we were heading to break with weather, we have a very special guest here today. You want to tell everyone your name? Isha.
Okay. Isha.
Isha. And why are you here? Is it your birthday?
Yeah,
How old are you?
25.
You're turning 5, and we asked you what you wanted for your birthday present. We got you a dollhouse last year. This year, we said, how about being on TV? But are you sure you're turning 5? Because last year you told me you're turning 5.
I can still 5 on Sunday.
And you've got a birthday party coming up on Sunday.
Yeah,
And I'm invited to it, and all your friends?
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, why don't we say goodbye to everybody and wish them a nice weekend?
Bye.
That's our newscast for tonight. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here Monday at 6. Good night.